At the time I thought, I'd never seen one before, because they're before my time, and I thought, what an astonishing thing to still own. And he had a Vela set in the garage as well. I thought, just as a young boy, I thought it was remarkable.
Just looking as the parade moves off there, the Harrods electric vehicle, one of 70 built for commuting around the metropolis, the capital, delivering goods from the Harrods store, of course, a range of 60 miles, huge lead and acid batteries. Technology, of course, has moved on so much since then. The double-decker bus, an awful lot of Leylands here. We are celebrating British transport, and there the Leyland half-cab double-decker. How many times have you run to catch one of those, grabbed the rail and leapt on the step at the back? Just in time. Again,
you know, as a boy, I remember going with my father to London. My grandmother lived in Kew, and riding, first of all, strap hanging on the tube, being tall enough to hold onto the straps on the tube. That was on the City line, where the carriages were smaller, and being on the back plate of the bus. Just as a small boy, fantastically exciting.
The Scamble Scarab, the three-wheeler tractor unit you saw there, they were designed to have a very tight turning circle, and the steering wheel actually rotates through 90 degrees almost. So you can
in fact, around. It's like driving a Dodge, isn't it?
You can spin round yourself
and go backwards. Now, I associate those only with railway stations, because that's the only place I ever saw them. Now, I'm sure they worked in other places, but I remember them at railway stations.
But they were commissioned and built for low-speed, light loads within the city complex. You never saw them on the open road, because they weren't designed. They had a top speed of about 30 miles an hour. They were designed for municipal work, and did it very, very well indeed.
Goods yards and railway stations.
The Morris commercial there, the J-type Morris with the sliding doors, synonymous with the Brookbond brand, of course, over the years. They're the FX3 taxis, the Scamble Scarab in behind. As I say, a lot of motorcycles here as well. They're the Humber staff car.
You're late!
Talking anecdotes, my father was head gardener for Sir William Roots, so there's a connection to the motor trade.
Very good.
Back in the day, I grew up on the Roots estate and was taken to school as a little boy in a Humber shooting brake, driven by the family chauffeur. All the children from the estate were taken to school because the parents had to work.
So that's your roots.
Those are my roots.
And that was just an open goal. I had to lean against that bar, didn't I?
Back in the day, the Char ladies would not have ridden in a Landaulet taxi.
And they wouldn't have had the money, no. They wouldn't have the impetus as well. Yes, so the early Austin taxis with that